So this is the mower that I use, and it takes these large Ryobi batteries. This one's charging up. It's got a little meter there indicating its charge level. And this is the 2.6 amp hour battery. I have this 5 amp hour, but I left it on the charger for too long, and it's now it's defective. So this one's no good anymore. And that's the one that actually came with the mower. The 2.6 amp hour came with the weed whacker deal. Well, actually it's this portion right here, and then this portion down here is swappable. So right now I got the blower hooked up, and I've got a few other attachments for it. I've got the got an edger, hedge trimmer, weed whacker, and yeah, and the blower. So that's what I use to keep my yard looking good. So I just finished with that now. Of course I modify everything. I modified the the lawnmower because the bag was such a pain in the butt, and I didn't want to keep buying bags. So I just I pulled the bag off the frame, and I put the frame there to keep it open. The grass kept getting clogged on the plastic piece that goes and covers the axle, I guess you could call it. So I went under there and I removed all that plastic, so it just shoots out and like covers me in grass. But it works really nice, and it saves me some money, and I mulch everything up, and it doesn't look that great when the grass dries up, but hey, at least the yard's done. So now my task today is getting the Mustang prettied up a little bit, and I'm gonna pull it out into the driveway and take some photos of it so that I can go ahead and sell it. Doesn't she look cute wearing her little pink hat? Anyways, I gotta move my fleet of cars out of the way, and I'm gonna be getting rid of the spare wheels and tires, the independent rear suspension, and the coilovers that go along with it, along with my jack stands, jack, tire iron. I've got a bunch of fold-out seats. Got a canopy over there in the corner, some cones if anybody wants them. And then after I do that, I am going to probably just leave that out in the street, or leave that out in the driveway, and try to clean up this garage a little bit, because I've got a lot of stuff to pack up and get ready before I move. So that's the plan, man. Here's the rest of my fleet. I've got to do something about that tire. So as you can see, I've been slacking off a little bit, taking care of my cars. I need to go ahead and get some tires for the rear of the BMW so I can get that thing sold. We don't own it outright yet, so I think what we're gonna do is take it to the dealership and see if they'll accept it as a return. They said they would make a deal with us but we'll still have to pay some money for them to take it back, which I'm not keen on, but I need to get the heck out of Texas, so gotta do what I gotta do. Well, this is gonna be another cheat week for me. I was really hoping to get more done today than I actually got done. Well, I mean, I got a lot done with the Mustang. Got everything cleaned up on that, took photos of all of the parts and pieces that I'm gonna sell with it, and the tires and all. I was gonna film it, but I got so distracted and caught up in what I was doing that I didn't take the time to film it, which I'm sorry, guys. Hopefully I'll throw in a montage here of all the photos that I took. So catch you in a second. I tried again and failed once again to try to get the PC running long enough to make the video of the drone footage and the GoPro footage and sync that up. But once again, it crashed on me again. So this week what I'm going to be doing is taking the laptop, which is over there. Oh man, this mirror stuff is kind of messing with me. And it has, I pretty much wiped that, and all except for the recovery partition, and put Linux Mint on there. And that's what I've been using for the longest time. It's an older laptop, and it was not handling Windows very well. So that's why I went ahead and tossed Linux on there. Man, I should have silenced my phone before doing this video. Sorry, y'all. I am I'm really cheating today. Sorry. Anyway, I need to go on there and back up all of my files and transfer everything to Google Drive, and then run the recovery partition and recover Windows 10 on there, and see if I can set it up to dual boot Windows 10 and Linux. But Windows 10 does not play well with other operating systems because of the UEFI in the BIOS. So well, let me silence this. I can't get into my notifications while I'm in video. What in the world, HTC? Anyway, what was I saying? Oh, I had to work like hell to get Linux Mint on the laptop because the UEFI was being all kinds of tricky, and trying to get in there and get it done right was not the easiest to do. I remember having some conflicts with it, and then trying to get the grub to work correctly was a bit of a challenge. Anyways, I'm afraid that I'm going to lose the Linux Mint installation once I do this recovery. So just in case that I do, I'm going to go ahead and back everything up and try to get that running again. The laptop is considerably underpowered compared to the PC, so rendering videos and editing on it is challenging, to say the least. It is a little aggravating at times, to be honest. But you guys deserve it, so I'm gonna do what I can to get this thing back up and running, so I can finally get that stupid video done. And I'm just gonna have to retire the PC until I get the money to fix it. Hopefully when I sell the Mustang, if I'm able to sell the Mustang and all the stuff that goes with it, I should have enough money to go ahead and get the parts and pieces that I need to finish off the PC. But also with that, I'm going to be paying off my truck, and if I have anything left over, there's some things I desperately need to get for my car in Puerto Rico for this 2020 season. So as usual, I'm strapped with cash, and I probably shouldn't even mention this, but I did, man, I only made like $18,000 last year, maybe a little bit more, after all the expenses that it took for me to run my truck last year doing this delivery business. I think I probably made another, I don't know, maybe $8 grand or so from running Uber and Lyft. But even that, I'm not sure because of the expenses, which I didn't track very well. But anyways, I'm pretty sure I made considerably under 30 grand last year in 2019. So it's been a real struggle for me and my family, and it's been really hard to get much of anything done. And I'm hoping that all of this changes once I move back to Puerto Rico and I'm able to not have to worry about rent and utilities. I mean, that's a pretty big chunk of everything that I pay monthly. And hopefully I'll be able to get back on top of my child support and actually start making some decent money. But that's yet to be seen. I don't even have a job down there, so I'm gonna go down there and see what I can do to hopefully just get by until I can finish getting the education that I want, and hopefully get into a job or a position that I enjoy and also makes good money. Anyway, thanks for tuning in. I'm really sorry. Oh my goodness. These notifications, sorry y'all. I'm really sorry about the kind of going halfway on you guys today. Again, this is 2 weeks in a row. I'm running out of excuses. I'm getting kind of ashamed for not not producing as great a content as usual. But anyway, stay tuned. I really hope next week is the week that I get that drifting video done for you guys. Please bear with me and hang in there. I hope y'all have a good week and love ya. Mwah. Bye.